Hello beautiful yogis, thank you for joining me in my home studio today. I really hope that you're on top form. You are up for a simple vinyasa, but simple doesn't mean easy, especially if you start to know me. You can break a little sweat, but it's very easy pose and easy transitions. So yeah, I hope you enjoy it. Get on your mat and let's get started. Alright, you can come to a comfortable seated position. You can grab the muscle of your butt, remove it to the back so you really have a nice anchor through the sit bones. Roll your shoulders up, back and down, opening the chest, and one more time. Up, back and down, and you can softly close your eyes for a moment. Let's take a minute to settle the breath, settle the body, and settle the mind. You have 1 hour of self-care, 1 hour just for you to get out of the head and tune into the body. You can start by welcoming the breath. Just notice it. Maybe you can notice how it feels to be breathing. How does the breath feel? Then make sure you consciously relax your face, especially the forehead and the jaw. Relax your shoulders. Relax the arms on the laps, up to the fingertips. Soften the belly. Relax your legs, your feet and your toes. See if you can release any tension or any tight area of the body here. Sorry about my cat making so much noise eating his food. Take a moment to observe how you're sitting. Imagine you had a thread coming down the ceiling, pulling you towards the earth, and weights down the sit bones, pulling you towards the ground. So your back is one line of energy, the Kundalini energy. And here you can set an intention for your practice this morning. What brings you on your mat? What can yoga do for you? And together we'll take 3 cleansing breaths to release any negative energy that we might be holding on to. So you can start by exhaling all the air you have in the chest and in the belly. Now inhale deeply through the nose. Open the mouth and exhale fully. And again, inhale deeply. Open the mouth and fully exhale. One last time, the deepest inhale you can. Maybe hold it at the top for a second. Open the mouth, exhale fully. And come back to a gentle breathing. Bring your hand in the prayer position in front of your heart. Rub the palms together with energy. Now cup the palms in front of the eyes. And here you can feel some vibrations, you can feel some energy. Blink your eyes open, spread the fingers and release. Alright, good. We'll start with a few neck movements. So bring the chin parallel to the floor, release your shoulders down. And now on an inhale, look up. Nice stretch of the throat. And as you slowly exhale, you tap the chin and you look towards the earth.
We'll do that 3 times. Nice stretch in the back of the neck. Again, inhale, look up.
And exhale, look down.
See if you can breathe through the nose. Inhale up.
Look up, I mean. And exhale, look down.
Back to the center.
Now inhale and look to the right. Keep the chin parallel to the floor. Oof, you can feel that in the neck. And exhale, look to the left. Inhale, look to the right. See if you can align the chin and the shoulder. And exhale, look to the left. One more time. Inhale to the right. Exhale to the left. Back to the center. Now on an inhale, drop the right ear to the right shoulder, but keep the shoulders down. And on the exhale, left ear, left shoulder. Only the neck is moving. Inhale to the right. And exhale to the left. One more time. Inhale right. Oh, that feels good. And exhale to the left. And back to the center. Now tuck the chin to the chest. We make 2 rotations to the right and 2 to the left. So you start to inhale, bring the right shoulder to the right ear. Big slow rotation. And when you look at the ceiling, you exhale on the way down. Left ear, left shoulder. And one more time to the right, keeping the shoulders down. And when the chin reaches the chest, you inhale to the left. Ooh, and you exhale to the, on the way down. And one more time. Inhale to the left. And exhale down. And lift your chin. Alright, very nice. We'll take seated round of cat-cows today. So bring the hands on the knees. And maybe I'll show you from the side. So first we start with a long spine. We drop the shoulders. Now, on an inhale, arch the back, open the chest, look up. And as you exhale, you round the upper back, you tuck the chin, you tuck the navel down, and you squeeze the belly. And again, inhale, arch the back, look up, nice opening of the chest. And exhale, round the upper back, tuck the chin, navel to the spine. One more time, inhale, opening the chest. And as you exhale, you round. And inhale back to neutral position. Alright, good. And now change the crossing of the legs, just because you can. I know it feels a bit unnatural, but it's probably why we should do it. Now bring your hands to your shoulders and make sure that the, what are they called? The upper arms, the triceps are parallel to the floor. And now we'll twist. So I'll show you and then you can do it in your own time. So we inhale to the left and exhale to the right. Inhale, exhale. The whole torso moves. Alright, so hands, shoulders. You inhale, exhale. See if you can do that through the nose. You can close the eyes and pick up the pace as you go. And I will tell you when to stop. We're here for about a minute. Inhale left, exhale right. The whole torso moves and you can bring the head along with it. Nice twisting of the spine. Engage the core. Very well. Good. About 20 more seconds here. Inhaling on one side, exhaling on the other side. And now slowly start to decrease the pace and slowly come back to the center. Good. And now you can kind of wiggle the arms if it feels good, because we now bring the arms up. It's a little bit of a Kundalini exercises here that we're doing. Now your arms are about 60 degrees. So that's your exhale. When you inhale, you bring the arms together, palms facing each other. Don't be here, keep the shoulders down. So everyone with the hands 60 degrees. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale.
Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. You can close the eyes and do it on your own pace. See if you can breathe in and out through the nose. Engage the core, long spine, shoulders away from the ears. Inhale up, exhale down. We don't want to have spaghetti arms. Lock the elbows. Bring the fingertips together. A little bit more. You can pick up the pace. Now inhale, fingertips towards the ceiling, hold the breath. Hold the breath. And exhale, rain your fingers down, keep the eyes closed, fingertips on the floor. And here you can feel prana, the life force, flowing down from the shoulders to the fingertips. Just be present with the sensations here. And open your eyes. All right, very nice. We have one more Kundalini exercise to do. So come on the balls of the feet. It's called the frog. And join the heels together. And here you can lean on the hands. You can either, I think it's easier to place the fingertips on the hands. See, I look like a frog. Now this is our inhale, or I'll show you before you start. That's our inhale. I open the chest, I look up, and as I exhale, I start to straighten the legs. My heels stay together. I stay on the balls of the feet, and I look down. Now, if you are here, it's fine. All right, you don't have to straighten the legs if it's too hard. If you're here, it's also fine. So we'll do 16 of those. So fingertips on the floor, and we'll do it with my pace. So we inhale here, exhale. Inhale, bend the knees, open the chest. Exhale, straighten the legs, look back. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, look up. Exhale, look back. Stay on the balls of the feet. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. I totally lost the count here. Inhale, exhale. We'll do 5 more. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. 2 more. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Stay up. Plant the feet on the floor. Bend the knees. Bring the chest on the thighs and find your ragdoll pose here. So let yourself dangle forward. The weight is more towards the toes. You can sway from side to side if you want. You can bounce a little bit if you want. You can find a little bit of movement. Or no movement at all. That's really up to you. Now let the top of the hands fall on the floor. Press on the feet and slowly start to unroll the spine, vertebra by vertebra, very slowly. We don't want to see the little stars as we come up. The shoulder, the neck, and the head come last. Your hands travel all the way up towards the ceiling. And exhale, hands to the heart. All right, very good. And you can walk to the front of the mat if you are not at the front of your mat. Good. Find your mountain pose, Tadasana. So bring your big toes to touch and you can slightly separate the heels. Lift the kneecap to have strong quads. Tailbone down, pelvis forward, and your arms are lightly engaged. Let's not overdo it. Your hands are alongside the body, gently facing forward. And here, take a moment to close the eyes and just acknowledge your presence on the mat. And again, you can imagine a thread pulling you from the crown of the head towards the ceiling, and weights pulling you down the earth through the feet. Find your weight equally distributed on each corner of the feet. heartbeat pumping fast after what we've just done. Now take a big breath in and exhale, release. Good. Now inhale your arms up towards the ceiling. Hook your thumbs, so you make a little hook with your thumbs. You inhale, reaching the fingertips high, and as you exhale, you side bend to the right. So you bring the hips to the left, fingertips to the right, and you can gently open the chest towards the ceiling. Now use your inhale to rise up, and as you exhale, side move to the left, the fingertips towards the left, the hips towards the right. One more time. Inhale, center. Exhale, side move to the right. Inhale at the center. Exhale, side move to the left. Inhale, center. Release the thumbs. Bring the hands behind the body. Interlace the fingers. Press the knuckles down. Open the chest. Take a big inhale here. As you exhale, you can gently bend the knees. Bring the chest towards the thigh for a fold forward. The hands are above the head towards the front of the mat. Breathe here. Now very gently release the hands and bring the fingertips next to the toes. Keep the chest in contact with the thighs. And find here this low variation of a chair pose. A little squat down. Now fingertips, just the fingertips touch the floor. On an inhale, bring your arms up and find your chair pose. The thighs are squeezed together, the bum is strong and the abs are engaged. Inhale here and exhale, fold forward to release. Very nice. Inhale halfway up, flat back, long spine, gaze somewhere at the front of the mat. And now as you exhale, hands on the floor, right foot and left foot come for a high plank, so at the back of the mat. So you know in a high plank you want to have the belly squeezed, the glutes engaged, strong legs, and the fingertips are widely spread. You can always bring the knees on the floor if it's too challenging. Let's hold our plank for 4, 3, 2, 1. Knees on the floor. Shift the weight forward, bend the elbows in, hugging the rib cage. Chin, chest on the floor, and your butt is lifted high. Now slide the legs. On an inhale, press the floor away from you and find a very gentle cobra here. So we don't want to be here. You want to release the shoulders away from the ears. Gentle bend in the knee, not in the knees, obviously, in the elbows. Now inhale here in the center. And as you exhale, gaze towards the left foot or the right foot for twist cobra. Inhale, center. Exhale, look to the right. Inhale, center. Exhale, release down. Tuck the toes. Come back onto all fours and press back for the first down dog of today. So please walk your dog. Lift the heels one after the other. Move the knees. You can shift the hips from one side to the other. You can really take any movement here that feels comfortable and that your body might be craving for. Just a few more moments here in a moving dog. Until you can now come to stillness. And we'll just check your alignment for this downward dog. We'll do quite a few today. So make sure the fingertips is pointing towards the front of the mat. Your fingers are widely open and you press on the hands, on the knuckles and on the heel of the hands to sink the chest away, to sink the chest towards the thighs. Shoulders are externally rotated, so they are far away from the ears and you should be able to say yes and no with the head. So you can gently even tuck the chin in. Feet are hips distance apart. Your heels are pressing down the earth, or maybe that's just what they want to do, but they're not there here today. You press the back of the leg towards the back of the room, and your tailbone is lifted up and back. So you look like a reversed V, and I think that's enough. Now gaze forward. Bring the right foot and the left foot at the front of the mat. Inhale with the long spine halfway up. Exhale, fold, Uttanasana. Press on the feet. Inhale to rise up. Big circle with the arms. You can gaze towards the ceiling. Join the palms together. And on the exhale, we hinge from the hips with swan dive all the way down. Inhale halfway. Exhale, hands on the floor. Find your high plank. You can take chaturanga here if you're familiar with chaturanga, or you can keep knees just on the floor. For chaturanga, you shift the weight forward, you bend the elbows in, hugging the rib cage again. Inhale for upward dog, so top of the feet flat, lift the heart, and exhale, wide cramp, downward dog. Take 2 deep breaths here, observing how this second downward dog might be easier than the first one already. Observing any sensations. Now gaze forward, right foot, left foot at the front of the mat. Inhale with a flat back. Exhale, fold forward. Press on the feet. Inhale to rise up. Gaze up towards the ceiling. Palm of the hands join. Sorry about that. Exhale, hinge from the hips, fall forward. Inhale halfway. Exhale, find your high plank. Knees, chest on the floor or chaturanga low plank. Inhale for upward dog or cobra. And as you exhale, downward dog. Inhale. And exhale. Now gaze forward, right foot, left foot at the front of the mat. Inhale with a flat back and a long spine. Exhale, fold. Press on the feet. Inhale to rise up. Palm touch above the head. Gaze towards the hands. And last time, exhale, fold forward all the way down. Inhale halfway. Exhale, find your high plank. Knees, chest on the floor or lower down, chaturanga low plank. Inhale for up dog or cobra, lifting the heart. And exhale, downward dog. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Look between the hands, front of the mat. Right foot, left foot join at the front of the mat. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. Press on the feet. Inhale to rise up. And exhale, hands to the heart. And release. Good. That was Surya Namaskar A. And now we go to Surya Namaskar B. I told you it was a simple vinyasa, so we go through our vinyasas. Good. Find your mountain pose again. Roll the shoulders back. Turn your thighs inward and squeeze the glutes. Now on an inhale, find your chair pose. Bend the knees, squat down. Arms lift towards the ceiling. Gaze between the hands. Release the shoulders away from the ears. And the weight is towards the ears, not towards the toes, so you should be able to wiggle the toes. Inhale here. Exhale, fold. Inhale halfway. And as you exhale, find your high plank. Lower down, knees, chest on the floor or chaturanga low plank. Inhale for cobra or an up dog. And as you exhale, everyone in downward dog. Correct your alignment here. Feet, hips distance apart. Fingertips widely spread. Now inhale the right leg high. And as you exhale, bring the right foot between the hands at the front of the mat. Spin the left heel on the floor. Press on the right foot and bring your hands up. Now let's just check your alignment here for a moment. You want to make sure that you bring the left hip forward and the right hip back. So your hips are square to the front of the mat. Shoulders are squared above the hips, so also square to the front of the mat. Lift the heart, engage the core. The right knee is more towards the right, it's not turning inward. Soft gaze forward, find your inner warrior. Now inhale here. As you exhale, hands on the floor. Lift the left heel off the floor. Right foot meet the left foot for a high plank. You can always skip the vinyasa and meet us in a downward dog, alright? You have the option. So you have also the option knees, chest, or lower down chaturanga. Inhale, up dog or cobra, and as we exhale, downward dog. Now inhale, left leg high. Exhale, left foot forward. Spin the right heel on the floor. Inhale, find your warrior one. Let's settle in your warrior here. Correct your alignment. Right hip forward, left hip back. Press on the outer edge of the back foot. Nice 90-degree angle on the left knee. Should have told you that on the right side. Shoulders down, heart up, soft gaze forward. And the fingertips reach high. You don't want to have floppy fingers. Now inhale here. As you exhale, lower down. Lift the right heel. Left foot meet the right foot. Knees, chest on the floor or chaturanga low plank. Inhale for upward dog. And as you exhale, downward dog. Let's take 3 slow deep breaths here. You can take them in child's pose. If you want to take them in child's pose, you always have the option. Observe any subtle movements. Connect with the breath. If your mind takes control over these 3 breaths, just come back to the breath. Now complete the exhale. Gaze forward between the hands. Right foot, left foot at the front of the mat. Inhale halfway. Exhale, fold. Now bend the knees. Inhale, squat down. Find your chair pose. And exhale, Samasthiti. And release. Good. We'll do one more of these. Bend the knees. Inhale, squat down, chair pose. Breath to movements. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, high plank. Lower down, chaturanga or knees, chest on the floor. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, right foot forward. Left heel spins flat. Inhale, warrior one. We're not staying. We exhale down. Right foot meet the left high plank. Exhale, chaturanga or knees, chest on the floor. Inhale, upward dog, and as you exhale, downward dog. And we go straight to the left side. Inhale, left high. Exhale, left foot between the hands. Spin the right heel. Inhale, warrior one. Exhale, hands on the floor. Find your high plank. Knees, chest, or lower down, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. And exhale, downward dog. Inhale. And exhale. Now gaze forward, right foot, left foot at the front of the mat. Inhale halfway. Exhale, fold. Bend the knees. Inhale, find your chair pose. And exhale, Samasthiti. Rise up and release. Alright, and no transition, let's move on. So make sure you have a nice tall spine, Tadasana mountain pose, hands to your heart. Inhale, rise. And exhale, fold. So now we add on to that. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, half plank. Lower down, chaturanga, knees, chest, or you can meet us in downward dog. You can always skip this part. And exhale, down dog. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, right forward. Left heel spins. Inhale for warrior one. And we exhale for warrior two. So let's just check the alignment. Make sure the right knee is to the right. You can see your right big toe. The thigh is parallel to the floor. So you want to sink here. You don't want to be here. That's not warrior two. That's warrior two. Press on the other edge of the back foot. And breathe. Soft gaze forward, strong arms, pelvis forward and tailbone down. Now reverse the front palm. Inhale, reach forward. As you exhale, reverse warrior. Left hand slides alongside the left leg. I can see that you have lost the bend in the front knee, so bend further. Good. Inhale here. As you exhale, bring the hands on the floor. Lift the left heel, find your high plank. Downward dog or vinyasa. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Now inhale, left leg high. Exhale, left foot forward. Spin the right heel. Inhale for warrior one. And as you exhale, find your warrior two. Again, correct your alignment here. Knees to the side. See the left toes. Press on the other edge of the right foot. Tailbone forward and tailbone down, pelvis forward. Strong arms, soft gaze. And of course, connect to the breath. Now revolve the front palm. Inhale, reach forward, and as you exhale, reverse your warrior. Keep sinking in that left knee. You can gaze up towards the left hand. Feel a nice stretch on the left side. Right hand slides alongside the right calf muscle or the thigh. Inhale here. Exhale, wheel cart your hands on the floor. Spin the right heel up. Left foot meet the left. Downward dog or vinyasa. Up to you, your choice. You inhale for up dog or cobra and you exhale for down dog. Alright, let's add on. Now inhale, right leg high. Exhale, right foot forward. Spin the left. Inhale, warrior one. Exhale, warrior two. Reverse the front palm. Inhale, reach forward. Exhale, reverse your warrior. Nice stretch on the right side. Keep gazing at the right hand. Engage the core. Now on an inhale, straighten the front leg. You find yourself in a reverse triangle pose. Inhale here. Exhale, rise the torso. Bring the hands parallel to the floor. So we are in position to set for triangle pose. Shift the hips back. Reach forward with the right hand. Reach, reach, reach. And when you can't reach anymore, you bring the hand, the left hand, the right hand it is. Maybe on the block, maybe on the floor, maybe lightly on the shin or on the ankle. Shoulders away from the ears and they are stacked. Imagine you have a glass door behind you and you want to be flat on that glass door. It can be a wall as well. You gaze towards your fingertips, up or down, wherever your neck is today. Take an inhale here. As you exhale, lower the left hand down. Frame the right foot with both hands. Spin the left heel. Bring the right foot to meet the left for a high plank. Again, vinyasa or downward dog. Inhale up and exhale down. And we go straight to the left side. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, left foot between the hands. Spin the right heel. Inhale for warrior one. Exhale for warrior two. Revolve the front palm. Inhale forward. Exhale, reverse your warrior. Inhale, straighten the front leg. Reverse triangle pose. Inhale here, nice stretch on the left side. Sorry, again, inhale. Exhale, arms parallel to the floor. Shift the hips back and reach forward with the left hand. Reach, reach, reach. And when you come, the left hand comes to the floor, or on the shin, or on a block. Bring your hips forward and your shoulders down. Engage the core so you don't collapse the chest. Gaze towards the right thumb or gaze towards the left foot, wherever your neck is and allows you to do today. Now take a big inhale here. Exhale, right hand on the floor. Frame the left foot with your hands. Bend the left knee. Find your high plank, vinyasa or downward dog. Inhale, up dog or cobra, and exhale, downward dog. Now gaze between the hands. Right foot, left foot at the front of the mat. Inhale with a flat back. Exhale to fold. Bend the knees, squat down. Inhale, find your chair pose. And exhale, press on the feet, rise up, Samasthiti, and release. And you can shake it out if you need to shake it out. Good, well done. All right. Well, let's move on. Hands to the chest, find your mountain pose. Inhale to rise. You can find a gentle bubble in here and exhale to fold. Inhale halfway. Exhale, right and left vinyasa or downward dog. Inhale, up dog or cobra, and as you exhale, downward dog. Let's keep on with this flow. Right leg high, right foot forward. You know where we're going. Left foot flat. Inhale, warrior one. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reach forward, and exhale, reverse your warrior. Inhale, right leg straight. Exhale, arms parallel to the floor. Shift the hips back, reach forward, and find your triangle pose on an inhale. Inhale here again. Now bring the left hand framing the left foot, so both hands frame the foot, and bring the left foot slightly more in. I mean, the hands frame the right foot, and the left foot is slightly more in. Inhale with a flat back, and as you exhale, you can find your pyramid pose, knee to nose. Bring the left hip forward and the right hip back. Again, inhale halfway. Now the left hand comes either on the right foot or on the outside of the right foot for reverse triangle pose. So the left hand, I repeat, on the right foot, maybe on the right ankle or outside of the right foot, and the right hand is on your chest. And with the right hand, you start to revolve the torso, so you twist to the right, you press on the feet, and you lift the right arm up towards the ceiling. You might feel a little bit wobbly. I am a little bit wobbly, but it's all right. You can gaze down or you gaze up, wherever the neck is today. Now inhale here. Exhale, release the right hand on the floor. Bring the hands on the hips. Inhale to rise up. Bring your hands to your heart. From here we go to warrior three. So bend the right knee, start to hinge forward, lift the left heel off the floor, press on the right foot, lift the left leg parallel to the floor, torso parallel to the floor, warrior three. Engage the core, engage the right glutes. Inhale here. On the exhale, bend the right knee, bring the left toes back. You find yourself in this version of a high lunge. Inhale, arms high, shoulders down. Exhale, hands to the floor. Right foot meet the left. Vinyasa or downward dog, up to you. And we all meet in a downward dog. Good. Maybe you want to walk your dog here, if that feels good. And we take this on the left side. Inhale, left high. Exhale, left forward. Spin the right heel. Inhale, warrior one. Exhale, warrior two. Revolve the front palm. Inhale, forward. Exhale, reverse your warrior. Don't lose the bend in the front knee. Now inhale, straighten the front leg. Exhale, find your arms parallel to the floor. Shift the hips back. Inhale, reach forward, and as you exhale and inhale, you can find your triangle pose. Let's pause here for a moment. Hips forward, shoulders back. Inhale. Exhale, right hand on the floor, and both hands frame the left foot. Now bring the right foot slightly more in. Left hip back and right hip forward. Inhale with a flat back. And as you exhale, find your pyramid pose. Knee to nose, forehead to shin. Nice stretch in the back of the leg. Inhale with a flat back. Now the right hand comes on the left foot, on the left ankle or outside of the left foot. Bring the left hand on your chest and start to revolve the torso, revolve and twist. And now maybe you can lift the left hand towards the ceiling for your reversed or revolved triangle pose. I think it's revolved. Keep the shoulders away from the ears, strong core, strong legs. If you fall, it's alright, you just come on up again. Inhale here, exhale, left hand on the floor. Frame the right foot. Now bring the hands on the hips, lift the torso, find yourself up. Hands to your heart, bend the front knee, start to hinge forward for warrior three. You really bring the weight towards the left foot. You lift the right heel off the floor. You press on the left foot. You lift the right leg off the floor. And you find yourself in Warrior 3. And breathe. Strong core, strong left leg. Now inhale. As you exhale, bend the left knee. Bring the right toes at the back of the mat. Inhale, arms up. Find your high lunge, shoulders down. Exhale, hands on the floor. Left foot meet the right foot. Last vinyasa, bend the elbows or knees, chest. Inhale, upward dog. And as you exhale, downward dog. Now bend the knees, bring the knees on the floor. And find your child's pose. The chest on the thighs. You can bring the hands towards the feet if you'd like. And here again, really connect yourself with all the sensations in the body. Maybe you can feel your heartbeat against the thighs. Maybe a little bit of a burn in the legs. Really feel everything there is to feel, being present in this moment. Catch your breath, slow down the heart. Maybe come back to the intention you said at the beginning of the practice, reminding yourself why you are on your yoga mat this morning. And now if you don't have the hands to the feet, bring your hands to the feet. And slowly rise the torso so you can sit on the heels. Good, very nice. Now shift your hips to the right and bring the left foot over the right knee. And make sure that the left foot is towards the side so you don't sit on the left heel. Now squeeze the right leg tight. Bring the left hand behind you, and with the right elbow you hug the left knee. Really give yourself a big hug. You inhale facing the front of the mat, and as you exhale you twist to the back. Make sure, see, I tend to lean on one hip. Make sure you sit on both glutes, on both sit bones. Every time you inhale you can lengthen the spine, and as you exhale you can twist a little deeper. Now take a big breath in, and as you exhale you can release. Bring the left foot back on the right, the left knee back on the right knee. Come back on your knees. And now, whoop, we switch to the left. We bring the right foot over the left knee. Make sure you set the right foot away. Squeeze that right leg towards you. Right hand behind, yes. And you hug the right knee with your left elbow. You inhale facing the center of the mat with the long spine. And as you exhale, you twist to the side. And again, make sure that you sit on both your butt cheek. Do as I say, not what I do. Something like that. I'm completely shifted to the side, but I will. On an inhale, you elongate the spine. And as you exhale, you have more space to twist. Now big breath in. Exhale, come back to the front. Now stay here, but plant the feet in front of you. There is no vinyasa without a boat pose, so let boat. Feet flat, hands slides underneath the thighs, roll the shoulders back, open the chest. Now hinge back, find the sweet spot of balance here, lift the calf muscles off the floor. You can keep your hands here. If you wanted more support, you could grab opposite elbows. That's an option. If you wanted more challenge, you could bring the hands alongside the legs, parallel to the floor with the palms slightly turned up towards the ceiling. And if you wanted to go a step further, you could straighten the legs. But that's optional. Good. Alright, take a big breath in here, and as you exhale, bend the knee, lower down. And you can straighten the legs in front of you, opening the feet a little bit, about hip distance apart. The heels go forward and the toes go towards you, so you flex the feet. Bring the hands to the side, right next to the hips. And we'll start with the Dandasana staff pose. So press on the hands so you can lift the chest. Bring the navel to the spine. Now inhale the arms high. And as you exhale, fall forward. So the heart leads the way. You lead with the heart. You bring, or you want to bring the rib cage over the thighs. Maybe your hands come underneath, maybe on the calf muscle, maybe you can grab the toes. Maybe you can grab behind your foot. Wherever you are, you don't want to run. Wherever you are, you want to keep the chest open, the shoulders down, and your core engaged. Good, very nice, beautiful. Don't round the upper back. Don't round. We stay here for a few more breaths. Observe where you can feel the stretch, lower back, back of the legs, maybe more towards the thighs or the calf muscle. Just connect to the sensations again. Now on an inhale, slowly release, rise up, and release. Good. All right, now come to the front of the mat. So we go down on our back. Extend the arms forward. And here, gently rounding the upper back, you can unfold the spine vertebra by vertebra on the floor. Go with elegance, grace, and control. So you don't want to slam the back on the floor. The last thing that come down are the shoulders and the head. We'll take one back bend. So we'll take one bridge pose with a chest expansion. Make sure you can touch the heels. Press the feet on the floor and imagine you have a yoga block between the legs, between the thighs that you want to squeeze there. Now on an inhale, lift the hips, bring the hips high towards the ceiling. Squeeze your glutes, squeeze that imaginary block between the thighs. Now interlace the fingers and press the hands down. Roll on the outer edge of your shoulders. The chest goes towards the chin, but the chin goes away from the chest. So you can gently lift your, not lift your head, but look up towards the ceiling. So you're on the base of the head. Keep squeezing the glutes, keep squeezing the belly, and that block between the thighs, and press on the feet. And breathe. We'll stay here for a few more breaths. Now inhale. As you exhale, release the shoulders, release the hands, unroll the spine on the mat, and bring your knees to the chest and give it a big hug. Really squeeze the legs tight. You can roll on the back from side to side. And if you fall on one side and on the other, it's absolutely fine as well. Good, and we'll finish with a happy baby pose. So open your knees, lift the feet parallel to the floor, and here you have options. Either you grab the ankles, or you grab the outer edge of the feet, or maybe you grab a big toe. Keep the lower back on the floor, so I don't want you to lift the lower back. Press the knees towards the earth. And here again, you can roll on the back from side to side. Maybe you want to fall on one side, fall on the other. Find any playful movement that you like. Maybe you want to straighten one leg and then straighten the other. Maybe you want to straighten both legs together. Let's be crazy here. Just find any last movement that feels good for now before Savasana. And now you can slowly release. Release the feet, release the grip, and slowly extend the legs to the front, one foot on each corner of the mat. Let the feet fall. Arms are alongside the body with the palm facing up. And before we get into a relaxation, I would like to create tension. So make a fist with your hands. Make a fist with the hands. Squeeze the face, squeeze the forehead, squeeze the glutes, squeeze the belly, squeeze the feet, squeeze the legs, squeeze the arms. Really create tension in the body. The more tension we create, the more relaxed we'll be. So you really want to have everything tight, 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 tighten everything. Now take a big breath in, and as you exhale, release. Relax the face, relax the shoulders and the arms. Relax the glutes, the legs and the feet. And find yourself completely still and completely relaxed on the floor. Shavasana is called the corpse pose. It's nothing to do with death, but it's a bit of the old you before the yoga practice. And now, after the Shavasana, is the new you. Shavasana is a transition between the yoga and whatever is next. It's a moment of stillness, of quiet. So for the next few minutes, you can bring your awareness to your heart center and stay present here with the breath or even with the heartbeat, if you can find a heartbeat popping in the chest. Stay present with every inhale and every exhale. And if you notice the mind drifting away, acknowledge where it's gone and gently tell yourself to come back to the breath. Don't let the mind control your Shavasana. Stay present with the flow of the breath in this present moment, in the here and the now. Now you can gently bring your awareness back to the space around you. Maybe observe the sounds that are in a distance, that come from the street, from the backyard. And now the sounds that are all around you, the sounds from the house. You can feel the air on your skin, on the contact of the clothes against your skin. Maybe you notice a smell, or you have a taste in your mouth. And without opening the eyes, you can visualize the walls, the ceiling, and your body lying on the floor. And now bring all your awareness to the body on the floor. Feel the weight down the earth. And you can start to awaken it by wiggling the fingers and the toes.
can move your head from one side to the other. Then you can stretch the arms behind the head. Imagine you're a cat that is just waking up. You can take a deep inhale, you can yawn, stretching from the tip of the finger to the tip of the toes. And in your own time, bring the knees to the chest. And you can roll on either side, finding a fetal position. And here you can come back to the intention you set at the beginning of the practice. One last time, what could yoga do for you today? And then gently bring yourself back to a seated position with your eyes closed and legs crossed. Find a gentle lift in the heart. Let the flow of the breath go back to a vertical position. Now bring your hands in front of your heart. And together, to close this practice in our time together, we'll chant the peace mantra Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. You can start by exhaling all the air. Now inhale deeply to chant. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Inhale and exhale. May there be peace in your thoughts, in your words, and in your hearts. Namaste. Thanks everyone. Thank you for joining this practice. I really hope you enjoyed this simple vinyasa, but you got that simple doesn't mean easy. Subscribe to my channel, spread the word, and I will see you next time. Have a gorgeous day. Bye.